What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junkie. Dima, I'm a piano music. So guys, you know, Black YouTube has been on fire since we've seen the slap heard around the globe. Even the goats in Africa was like, I'm sorry, I tried to do my best voice, but it didn't work.
Hell no, man. What the fuck? Put your ass on.
But anyways, fast forward, Dima. Kevin Samuels was one of the creators that really jumped on it early when it happened. In fact, once it happened, he called me. Phone ringing sound, Dima. And you know, actually I was asleep. Give me like some snoring sound effects. So he's trying to wake me up and tell me about like what just happened. But he jumped on it like right away. Got a lot of views. God damn. And he has a video that has went sort of viral, not only you know, here on Instagram or on YouTube, but on TikTok. And I want you to listen to his perspective about what he calls emasculated entanglement syndrome. So Dima, play that clip.
One question, Will. Did you have the same smoke for August Alsina? Inquiring minds would like to know. That seemed like more than a G.I. Jane joke. Emasculated entanglement syndrome, people. This is what we've been preaching about for the longest.
Okay, so you heard what he has to say. So his argument is that the slap that I believe, and I could be wrong, that Will Smith delivered to Chris Rock is based on the emasculated entanglement syndrome that has a lot to do with August Alsina. And why doesn't he have that smoke for August Alsina? I'll attempt to answer that question even though I don't know the information. From what I understand, and I know that Will Smith has lied and said there's never been any infidelity in the marriage. We know that that's not true. We also know that their open relationship allows Will Smith to go out and do things also. So Will Smith was very aware, I believe, that she was messing with Augie, just as she is very aware that Will Smith has other women. So when he says, why don't he have that smoke for August Alsina? I don't really think that August Alsina is the issue. I think that August Alsina contributed in some ways to Will Smith's happiness. Listen to what I'm getting at here. All right. Will Smith is very, very tired of Jada. And when your wife, who is causing you a lot of trouble, is with some other guy, let me just kind of tell you at his level and his stage of life, because his life is unorthodox. He's probably glad to get away from her. Please go be happy with your boyfriend. Like, because for me, in order to stay with you, I can only stay with you if you deal with other guys. I can't be monogamous with you because you make me so miserable. The only way I can deal with you is if I can deal with other people. That's the only way I'll stay married to you. So I don't think that August Alsina was the problem here, because he knew about it. And I know that he's been emasculated and things like that, and Augie, that's been happening before that, in my honest opinion. Jada and Will have been having problems since the Tupac situation. And that's what Will Smith said, I hated Tupac. So that problem obviously has nothing to do with August Alsina, in my opinion, which is why I believe he wouldn't have that smoke for him. Because why? You're doing me a favor. You know, it's kind of like somebody babysitting your dog or a pet dog, and I'm not calling her a dog. I'm just saying if you had that and, you know, you're like thankful, you know, like, oh, well, why are you babysitting my dog? It's like, no, yeah, you're taking this off of me for a little bit so I can go do what I have to do, or babysitting your child or something like that. And you need that person to do that. I think that Will Smith really needed August Alsina to give Jada Pinkett something that he don't want to give her, which is a lot of time, a lot of love. Because Will Smith is busy doing what he's doing in life. He's having a lot of success, and he's getting to meet new women that, you know, because the longer you're with somebody, the more scars and problems you have with them. You know, it's just more that you have. And when you get to meet somebody different, it's a breath of fresh air. You know, August Alsina was a breath of fresh air to both Will Smith and Jada Pinkett. Probably made the marriage a little bit more better. Okay. Now with the emasculate entanglement syndrome, I don't think it has anything to do with entanglement, but has he been emasculated? Yes. He was suffering that way before Augie ever came into the picture. And what we see for a lot of emasculated men in the black community, we see guys, and just look at the gang members you see. A lot of these guys have been emasculated at home. They want to be a man. They want to be a hyper sexual, hyper masculine psychopath. I'm looking at you, Bloods and Crips. Some of you, all right? Some of you gangs out in the Midwest. These guys become that because they have a chance now to be a man, or they think what is a manhood. And so they lash out at other people because of the emasculation that they have received, whether it's by somebody in their family, man or woman, who knows? And they act out. They act out on everybody but the person that they should be acting out on, which is the person that's causing it, or themselves. And this is what Will Smith has been dealing with. Will Smith is dealing with a person that has never appreciated him at all. No matter what he does for the lady. He'll never be Tupac. He'll never be this. He did something for her 40th birthday. She didn't like it. It's always going to be something. And instead of just going away saying, you're a bad fit for me. And Jada Pinkett didn't have a father really growing up, so I don't know if that also helps. But instead of doing that, she could go somewhere else. He can go somewhere else. Okay? But doesn't want to. So what happens is you end up getting in a situation where what? You're emasculated. And you're taking your problems out of other people. And again, August Alsina wouldn't be an issue. Even if she was cheating with August Alsina and Will found out. Having a smoke for August wouldn't be the correct answer in my opinion. And the reason why it wouldn't be the correct answer, because it would just be a symptom of the big problem, you know? It's just a small part in the problems they had before he came into the picture. If anything, he should be addressing his issues towards her. But I will agree with Kevin at one point that he's definitely been emasculated. But I believe all of that happened prior. I think that August Alsina was no real threat to him. August Alsina is a bum. You know, he's nobody to look at or to care about. Will Smith knows that. He's a small guy in the business. Who cares? But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. Check out the first come to the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at all-time high. I'm out.